BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we need to get the we can expect to get a bigger correction, and this is what we get. And even if we refer to our analysis, in my last video, we mentioned when the price was within exactly here, we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we need to get the sharp move flag, but we didn't have any trade set up. And even we mentioned it can turn to a deeper correction. I mean, more complex correction. All right, the only way was to look for trade if anyone get the trade either from 15 minutes or 5 minutes, but for me I was looking for 1 hour chart. Okay, anyway, if we move to forward chart, now we get, I mean, this correction, we want to see how complex can be this, but from now any buy setup will, if we get, we will take it, because right now we can look at this flat. Anyway, we move to for daily chart. As we can see, based on daily chart, the price after we get this sharp move, the question whether we can expect to get the correction here or even at the higher price. This is what we need to know, because if we get the correction, mostly we can be within that correction for quite time. Okay. Anyway, we want to see this one can turn to any of this reversal for continuation. That means we will get the correction based on a lower time frame, or we can expect to get the correction based on daily chart. All right, the only thing is how we can trade it from now. If you want to look for trade, we need to have a proper trade setup. And if you move to forward chart, we're looking at this any buy setup, we will take it. All right, and in this case, we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can trade it. One thing, based on a 1 hour chart, still we can expect this one to retest this low, but we don't need to wait. Any buy from now, we will take it. Okay, either with the sharp move flag, or it depends on the strategy. I mean, the strategy the traders they trade. Okay, but either from here or even the price drop a bit more, if we get any buy, we will take it. And with the breakout of this top, we start to manage what we want. We want to break this top and continue. I mean, we're looking for the sharp move. If the price retests the top, we see the ways move is really corrective, we take out the trade, because we can expect this one to turn to a more complex. And if we want to have entry above the top, we will have entry above this. For me, I will put the entry above this, but the only thing is I will monitor it, because what I want the price break and continue the price tag even within first hour. I see if I see it's not moving, I don't take the. I mean, I don't stay with the trade. I will take out the trade. Again, having entry above this is really risky, especially for BNB, because simply price can tag and reverse. That's why if anyone wants to have entry above this, they have to have experience and they should, I mean, be in front of their computer. And the reasons we want to have entry above this, the only times if the price sharply continue from here, because if the price rears from here, I don't think we can get any trade set up with a sharp move flag within this range. Mostly we will expect the sharp move flag above this, then this is the how we can trade it. And this is one of the options to look for trade, because mostly, as I explained, I don't think if the price reverse from here, I don't think we can, I mean, mostly we cannot get a really good trade setup. That's why there is a possibility this one give us one move up, then the price can drop before we get the next move. Maybe we get this one. Okay, that's why I mentioned having entry above this top is really risky, but it depends. For me, I will trade it if I get. Okay, and if I see it's not moving, I just take out the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share.